I was saying earlier, um, one of my friends wanted to know if he could be in on the stream basically through on it through any form of chat, and it's probably possible. I haven't not something I've looked into yet, and it's something I'm going to investigate probably during these live streams. So so I can see whether so I can see what was the saying? So I can see whether or not it's feasible. And if it is feasible, that actually might mean that I wouldn't have to necessarily do all solo streams during the week, because thankfully, believe it or not, I'm using my dinky laptop for this. My little almost a netbook actually is powerful enough to make this work. Anyway, like I was saying, if I'm able to use like Skype or Google Chat or something, did that wrong? Then you could potentially, we could chat and keep the stream more interesting than me blathering, by myself. So that's something I'm going to look into this week. And that means that we could potentially have, pull in guests, pull in people from the stream who want to join in chat in terms of voice chat. The main thing I'm concerned about is the main thing I'm concerned about is whether it'll be too much of a drain on my my upload speed, whether that might cause the stream to lag. Because I think the computer can handle it all right, but I'm just not certain if the stream upload would still be stable. Definitely gonna look into that. Admittedly, this section is one where you would, when you got the ice beam, you would probably recognize that you had a neat new toy to play with and go exploring places where, couldn't go before. Perhaps you had tried to go up here, and you remembered you couldn't get up there, but there were those flying enemies that you could freeze. And thus, you might go back here and use the enemies to crawl up the tunnel. They didn't say, I was busy talking about something else at the time, but shortly after you got the ice beam, what is there? There's a short little area that you have to go through in order to okay, I have to pause the stream for just a second. Excuse me. Well, I'm doing a live stream. It means that I'm streaming a video game, me playing a video game to people and talking to them. Okay, you go on? Are you doing well? Are you doing well? Sorry about that, folks. Still amateur hour here. And admittedly, one of the things that would be nice would be, you know, if we did have multiple people talking, that would free me up to occasionally focus on the game if I needed to, and maybe to stop and use the bathroom, get a drink, whatever, and not dramatically slow down the entertainment. I see, this is another example. You get the power bomb, and your first instinct is, I want to see what it looks like. You do it, and you find out that it clears away a wall behind you, and you get a nice goodie. It's that kind of game design that just is supremely impressive to me, because it takes a level of thought and care that is I mean, I can't imagine how long it took for them to lay out all of the details of this particular game and crafting it just so. Because if you've played the original Metroid, and at some point I will be playing through the original Metroid on the stream, you don't get that in the original Metroid. The original Metroid is actually quite obtuse. Because, well, to be honest, I don't think that this kind of refinement in terms of game design was really a thing back then. You did have it some. Super Mario Brothers is actually a good example of just really well done design in terms of layout for teaching without, you know, again, without sitting down and doing a tutorial. Exactly. The best game design is such you don't have to have any kind of tutorial to play it. You can pick it up and not have to sit through loads of text and explanation on how to do things. You can just, you know, do it. That's good game design. Yes, Ross Page is back. He's back, baby. In fact, right now we've got, well, one has stepped away. We've actually got two people, well, three people now that you're here in chat. We've got Ross Page, and we have, okay, I can't remember what, I cannot remember what his handle is, but it's a college friend of mine. And in order to get past this, I need to turn off the high jump boots. Okay. It's rare that you would actually turn off the high jump boots to buy something, but until I get the gravity suits, I am going to. Oh, there it is. There he is, Seiko. Who is this newcomer? I loved you first, Joel. Oh my. If I was a girl, I would probably be thrilled to have two guys fighting over me. As it is, I think it's amusing, and I appreciate it. Well, what would you prefer? What would you prefer, What would you prefer, Seiko? Compadre, companion, guy whose couch I sat on and watched stuff from time to time. Oh, I should retitle this awkward stream. Okay. Oh, for those who aren't watching, this stream is just it's gone crazy, and I love it. Okay, I need to go back up. It's okay, there's enough for everybody. Hey, if it's not awkward, it's not a hangout with me. I'm gonna try to get the missile upgrade. Ah, I did it! I did it! Oh, I didn't think I was gonna pull that off. Oh, I actually managed to do that. Well, I'm in a good mood. Alright. And now we have to fight Crocomire, who is really, really easy. Oops. Let's use... Alright, there we go. Thing is, you can't defeat him with normal weapons. The only thing you can do is you can use missiles, you can use super missiles, you can use your charge beam. You just have to keep hitting him in the mouth and knocking him backwards, bit by bit, until we can get him just a little bit further back. A little further back. And man, that's actually kind of disturbing. And uh-oh, we see that there's air bubbles. We're gonna follow those air bubbles. Follow them, and oh no! Kind of lost track of the stream. Let me look. Let's see. That's Boss is like Mr. Ayers from college. I'm not entirely certain. I'm not entirely certain what the connection there is, but I'll take your word on that. Let's see. Is it possible to stream Borderlands? Yes, it's possible to stream on old consoles and new consoles. Although I think if you're doing new consoles and you're trying to do it in HD, I think it requires a better computer than I do, which means I might not. Well, I suppose I could theoretically still stream. I could theoretically still stream from even my 360 and or PS3. Well, actually, no, not my PS3 because it's got HDMI out. Yeah. But I could theoretically stream from the 360. And I think Borderlands came out from the 360, but I have never played Borderlands. But if you wanted to, yeah, you theoretically could.